So Betsy, you're a gymnast, and this is your first Cirque Du Soleil show. So have you ever dreamed of doing a show like this?
Yes, that was the dream. I've done gymnastics my entire life, so when I was 2, all the way up until now, so 20 plus years in gymnastics. And I went to college, and actually my freshman year of college was the first year that I saw a Cirque Du Soleil show. And I immediately fell in love and knew that that's where I wanted to go. So after I graduated, I auditioned right away. And took a couple of years, but eventually they called, and I'm so happy that it's this show because I'm having so much fun.
What is a show day at Sép7imo Día like? You wake up, you train?
Yep. Like every day is different. It just depends on what you have to do that day. So you're kind of always in show mode, kind of when you have shows during the week. So it's 6 days, you're kind of on all the time. So a typical day, depending on when you come in for training, you feel yourself in the cafeteria and you get to know the people, the technicians and everybody. You see how everyone's doing, and then you start with the process of putting on your makeup. Okay, makeup's done. You train and you warm up your muscles, and then you put your costume on, and then it's showtime. You just get in the mood.
Okay. So you have an important character, you're Soda in Soda Stereo music. I assume you didn't know the music of Soda Stereo before.
No, I didn't.
So how does it feel like now that you got to know the music?
Yeah, the first time I heard it was in the audition tape that I was sent, and so immediately I've grown up kind of with a rock and roll family. My dad was into Rolling Stones and the Beatles and growing up, so I knew rock and roll, but I had never heard of Soda Stereo. And learning that it's just this important to the whole Latin American community is so cool, and to be a part of something that just touches so many people is just, what other kind of experience can you get? It's so cool.
And how was it like when Charlie and Seth came to the rehearsals and talked
Well,
to you?
it was a surprise, so we didn't know that they were coming,
Really?
and yet we were sitting on the dome, and we all had our eyes closed because Michelle, the director, told us to close our eyes and visualize, just these spirits coming in, and being able to influence people, and with music and whatever, and just imagine that, hold that in your heart. And then when we opened our eyes, they were there, standing right in front of us, and we were kind of like, whoa, like this is so cool. And actually a couple of the Argentinians got emotional because they were like, this is, you guys have no idea what it means. And they kept on telling us all throughout creation, you will not know how much this means to people until you are on that stage and just seeing everyone jump all around. It's amazing.
And your character kind of tells the audience to clap and dance along.
Yes.
So how
engage.
Yeah, engage. So how is it like that connection with the audience?
Yeah, it's something different. I can't really describe it. The moment for me where I'm really like, wow, this is really cool, is when I'm on stage. It's just me, and getting all the audience. The whole arena is lit up in lights, and you just see everyone's like reaction and clapping and amazing. It's just kind of one of those. It's like, this is cool. It's really cool. But yeah, so that connection with the audience and seeing them jump to musically era, it's just like, you don't get that at concerts, back in the States, but you don't get that at like shows or theaters or something like that. To mix the two together is awesome.
I think that maybe was the idea when you decided to make a campo.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The mosh pit.
Yeah. How is it here in Argentina? Have you got to know Buenos Aires and the Argentinian culture?
Yeah.
Mate, maybe?
Yes. Well, we have a couple of Argentinians in the show, and they introduced us to mate right away, and so we've definitely gotten to try that. But the first couple of weekends, I did nonstop tourist stuff, going to see the flower, going to São Paulo market, and so I've gotten to see a little bit of Buenos Aires. But it's such a big city that I feel like you can be here for years and still not see everything. So.
And is it really like they say that circus is a big family?
So true.
It's true.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a smaller show than usual touring shows are, and so there's only 35 artists, I believe, 35 artists, and so we've just really grown to be a big family, and you kind of have to spending multiple hours a day with each other, so it just kind of becomes a big dysfunctional family. Yeah.
what would you do?
Ooh, that's a good question. Any number.
Like, if you had the ability.
Yeah. I would probably want to do the flower.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those. It's just so you can look at it hundreds of times and just still go, I don't understand how your body can do that.
Yeah.
So that it's amazing to me.
Okay, so what do you see yourself like in the future? Still with Cirque Du Soleil?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Any particular scope?
Nope. As long as I can do what I love. They say it's as long as you do what you love, it's not a job. So.
Okay.
No, I'd love to.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Thanks.
That's it.